Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. It always tends to do a little hiccup for some reason. I don't know why, but it's like, no, we're not gonna load in the thingy immediately. You'll have to go swoop in and swoop out a couple times. Oh, I'm now noticing in my activity feed some people followed me whilst I was not streaming. I don't know who you are, Peppa, but thanks. I hope maybe I'll catch you and then I get to know you. In any case, it seems to be kind of quiet today. So let's just load in and see where I left off. Nap some stars or get this thing ready for star napping. So today I want to find the pumpkin in the frost moon. I do want to wait till it's actually the beginning of the night. Like, I don't want to start the event halfway through the night, because then the chance of me finishing it. I mean, of course, technically the only reason you'd want to finish it is because then the next day in game you'll get like a day of proper Christmas and Halloween or something. But yeah, I want to try to do it right and to just have as much of the night as I need. So in the meantime, let's work on getting enough resources. So off stream I have built my beach house, and of course the game likes to throw a bunch of events at me when I'm not on stream, because all the interesting stuff has happened. And I also went fishing, so I got some more life force potions, but honestly I could use some more of that. I got some endurance potions. I can make more of those. Right, because I got more armored cavefish. Yeah, I also still have some prismite, but I just want to catch more. I need more hemo piranhas pretty soon, and more ebon koi. But we can get some armored cavefish up in here. I believe it was armored cavefish, blink roots, and something else, but I do not remember the something else. Let me... Oh, it was just this. I think they stack up to 30. I think all of them stack up to 30. So let's just get a couple more. There we go. That should be enough. There. Put this stuff back away. Wait, how did I manage to quick stack the blink roots? That is strange. Oh, also I got broken hero swords because it gave me a eclipse event whilst I was building. So I was like, well, might as well just fight stuff and see if I get any drops. I could always do another eclipse if people want to see that, but otherwise, I mean, it's just fighting a bunch of guys. No stars. We'll probably do a proper tour of this beach house when some people are here. Oh, already did his fish. Yeah, we'll come back here a couple times probably whenever someone new comes in and is like, oh, I want to see the beach house. I'm like, yes, let me give you a special tour. So let's go fishing. Do I... Oh yeah, I forgot to put this back in my inventory of the building. It's kind of useful to have a ranged weapon on a ranged character. This is also for building. Let me move this like so. I was thinking of maybe making a buggy farm at some point. I'd have to look up how to do that though, and I think I'm pretty close to what I want. I mean, I don't think I'll need a lot more fish to get to the place in the game I wanna. I mean, you could play for a very long time after this, but okay, did I? I did not have. I got a bunch of fishing potions, so like, might as well use them, you know. So let's go and grab some more, or attempt to fish for some more prismite. Go down here, switch this in. Piggy bank, grab this stuff, like so. Oh, also make this visible. Oh, of course, another solar eclipse. Well, I guess you guys get to see. Just as I started fishing too. Well, I don't know. Fish for a little longer. Okay, never mind. The jerks won't let me fish. Let me... I want to try and make use of at least the morning fishing times. Can't open the door. Maybe they'll break it. Getting a couple prismites at least. Oh, great. Okay, maybe this isn't gonna work. Let me just... Man, they really had to do this to me, didn't they? They were just like, yeah, no, you wanna fish? I don't think so, no fishing for you. Let me just put this stuff away, and let's deal with this. So much for me saying, I guess the game took it very personally when I said, you know, the interesting stuff happens when I'm off stream, so maybe you guys get to see that. It was like, oh, really? You want them to see? Sure. Have another solar eclipse. Like, tanks, but also wasn't really what I had in mind. Everything I don't want away. Get a ammo reservation. Yeah. I mainly just want the arrow reservation because otherwise I'll go through my full high velocity bullets real flipping quick. Grab this and this. I don't think I'll need that, but I'm gonna switch in this. Also, if my voice sounds a little I kinda got a sore throat. I took a painkiller. But yeah, my voice still sounds a little off. Sorry for that. I don't know what else to switch. I could switch in the bootsies in a moment, but let's get up where we want to fight first. I guess we'll get more broken hero swords. Let's see. I think actually I'm not gonna be flying around a whole heck of a lot, so I think I'm gonna switch in this for now. We're just gonna stand there and shoot anything that comes at us. Well, yeah, unless they come from below, then we can do a whole heck of a lot. See, the broken arrow sword. Could go up here. Oh. Certainly seem to have a little difficulty. Hey, stop that. Who's hurting me? Just let them come to me, okay? Feeding you with your own weapon, how does it feel? If I don't need to waste any bullets on them, I'm not going to. Come on, any other takers? Anyone else? Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh. Nailhead is pretty tough. So when I double tap down with my new armor set, I'll go into stealth mode and I'll do more damage. I can't walk as fast, but I don't need to walk anywhere to just hit things. I'm very slow in this stealth mode. Oh, hold him again. Oh, I got another one that I could... Hey, stop that. I wanna find... I think these are... right? No, I think these are normal banners. I like keeping the ones belong together. Okay, that one isn't even a useful one. That is useful. Okay, wait, hold up. Hey, this one. Goblin ones we are... There. There, these are the ones. The vampire we already have, the swamp thing we already have. The possessed we have. The psycho, the creatures from the deep we have. What one did we just pick up? Dr. Manfly, that one. So let's put these down. This one. We also don't need to see fishing power right now. Just gonna chill out here. Yes, we're just gonna let him chainsaw us for a little bit whilst we kill him with a scythe, because saving on research. Okay, you though, you take a bit, so. He gets the honor of being shot at. That's Nailhead. I'm just drinking my tea whilst I do this. Let's grab some of this mum. Hello. Oh. Let me just stand here, go invisible, and shoot you. And then grab more mom. He also can go invisible. Doesn't do much for him, because usually we just stand where we stand and he ends up coming to us anyways. But in the other solar eclipse, I don't know if I have got one now. I haven't gotten one yet. But I got a knife, which can make you go into stealth mode. Yep, got nails again, or nail head. Hello, Motron. Goodbye, Motron. Oh, another one. And another one. Just grabbing all the money once in a while. I don't know who the butcher is supposed to be. Like, I mean, all of these are just classic horror monsters. Oh, look, we got a toxic flask. Neat. Though I think the Reaper is just a generic, Reaper guy. It's not really... At least I don't recall there being a horror movie with a Reaper. I think this thing, the Deadly Sphere, I'm not sure what it's... Motron is also... I don't think Motron is a horror movie, it's just a monster movie, right? Like Godzilla and stuff. Motron. Nailhead also I know is a classic horror movie. I don't watch horror movies, but I am somewhat familiar with the classics. Fritz, I know... I don't know where the little guy's from, but I also know he's from horror. Psycho is obviously from Jason. It's like Hockey Mask and all that. The Swamp Thing I've heard of. Dr. Manfly also. The Possessed is from... I don't know what it was called. I forgot. I'm bad. But I also know that's horror movie with the girl and the... her head just goes 180 and she crawls across the ceiling, that one. Creature from the Deep. I also know that, horror movie, but wouldn't exactly know the details. I assume it's probably, the 90s. Oh, something bad. People die, mainly teenagers. Might be summer. Well, it's almost nighttime. I kind of want to get ready for the pumpkin and the frost moon, so all these guys will have to deal with me just going to my base. They're not welcome here. I don't know if they'll follow. They'll probably try. Oh, nail gun. I don't think I have that one yet. Quick stack everything away. Ranged weapons. Let's put the nail gun in here. Let's quick stack my banners away. I got the Reaper, the Vampire banner still. Where did I put the other banners from this event? I like to keep all event banners together. Quick stack this stuff away. Let me switch this out for now, so I can actually move about more easily. Oh, I got nails for the nail gun. How neat. We're not going to use the nail gun. At least I don't think we are. Oh, that is pretty high flipping damage though. Let me look. Let me take another look-see at this. Nail gun. Oh. You know what? We'll keep it on us. These should not be in here. This is magic. These should be in here. Let's do that. I don't think we're gonna do a lot of switching of bullet types, but we can take some cursed bullets with us. Potions, so we'll want ammo reservation, we'll want life force, endurance. Oh, these are force that we'll want. 6 of those. Although, wait, 8, 16. Where? I mean, we are going to take extra in case we die and need to refresh it. Hard reach. It's interesting that archery has a special potion, but like there's no such thing for bullets. Like we called ammo reservation, but that works for both, I believe. We could do some night owl, but why not? We got it. We can use it. Iron skin, swiftness. Hello, King Crab. How are you doing? I hope you are well. We're currently in the middle of a solar eclipse, but I kinda wanna get ready for summoning the frosts or pumpkin moon next night at the very start, so we can get as much time as we need to defeat it, or at least fight everything. So I'm gonna grab some of these and then these. Doing Frost Moon is pretty fun. Doing good Frost Moon is pretty fun. Yeah, I finally got an arena build for it. I also got a beach house build, but I don't think right now is the right time to show that. I don't need this up there. I want that. I'm probably not gonna use a new gun, but I just got it and I was like, oh, that seems kind of interesting. I probably want a health potion too. Or a stack of them. Would maybe not be a terrible idea. I'm definitely going to need some flying. So I think I'm gonna definitely trade this in. Oké, daar gaan we. Even checken of dat het wel werkte. Hallo? Yes. Zou ik je naam dan ook moeten vertalen? Dat zou... kikker met een mes. Hallo kikker met een mes, hoe gaat het met jou? Oh, we kunnen deze, aangezien we hier toch zijn. Dit willen we niet. Dit. We hebben geen tijd voor hun. Dus gaan we ze gewoon negeren. Stoppen we dit weer terug. Die weer terug. Oké, is dat weg. Dus, ammunitie, potions, eten. There we go. That's the timer up. Still need to make that little dingling softer. But yes, hello Frogger with a knife. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. I would give you both a beach house tour, but we're kinda like waiting for night to fall. To summon, I should grab the thing I need to summon the stuff and get ready so we can start immediately once we start. Let's start with the Frost Moon first. Yeah. Potions, health potions. This gear, I want to trade this in for, I think, the boots. I could trade in my other high damage thing for the shield, but yeah, I could at least grab it and take it alongside with me if I wanted. Stop defeating things for that so much time. I don't have space, so we'll grab this thing also. There. And now let's go to our place of fighting. I'm doing okay. How are you, Luna? I'm doing okay too. I'm doing well. Gotta hurry if we want to be there exactly on time. Okay, one of the things I want to do is set my spawn point here. Okay. Trade. You. Trade. You. Posture check. Sitting up. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing well. Although I do have a bit of a sore throat, so sorry if my voice sounds a bit hoarse. I did take a painkiller, and it's not too bad, but it is there. Summon, boost. One of the things we wanted to do, I completely got what. I looked it up. Like, I looked up strategies, and one of the strategies was where you start the first couple waves. Oh, I also should have, because I'm a smarty, I made these and I did not turn them on. There. Now, you want to hover a little bit below here for the first couple waves. Okay, when it's the Everscream's time, you want to get back up. I believe we will want to. Actually, you know, let's keep this here for now. No, not you. Put use away. Maybe also use for now. Sort of clean up the inventory situation. And I'm actually, okay, no, that doesn't give me extra. I hope that didn't mess up the capture. Did it? Should be fine. So I kinda maybe look down below a bit more. Gotta be careful for the Everscream's projectiles. How does a nail? Okay, so it's slower. Ouch. Oh, no, just go. Okay, got him. Another one. Careful for his projectiles. Could give him some fire, give you some fire. Where's the other one? Don't she? There you. Oh, there's multiple. Oh, it seems these bullets do a lot of damage to them. Maybe it takes into account that they're flammable. That'd be interesting. Oh, I forgot I could... Do these banners do something? Yes, they do. Might as well place them down then. Oh, got the first. Let's see, does this help against him? Ouch. Ow, ow, ouch. Rude. That's interesting. Why do these take his health quicker than the other ones? Why do the other ones not? Oh, hydration check. I hope your throat gets better soon. Thank you. Luna, hi. Hello, Fetid. Welcome to the stream. We are fighting the Frost Moon. And for some reason, the curse bullets do a lot more damage than the high velocity, like a lot bigger chunks. I know that high velocity bullets have slightly lower damage, but they're supposed to, I don't know, it's strange. I'm just gonna place these down whilst we can. Let's get some Krampus. Okay, where the Santa Man at? Ouch, there the Santa Man at. Oh, oh, careful. Okay, see how when I shoot him with this one, I'm only getting small bits of health taken away, but if I shoot him with this one, I don't know what's up with that. It's very strange. If I'd known that, I'd taken more curse bullets with me. Ouch. Where's my dragon at? Oh, he's just off doing his own thing. That's fair. Ouch, stop that. I wanna... There, our shoes. Shoot at him, whilst avoiding being shot at. Hello. There you go. Get you. Switch back to these for all the other ones. Maybe get some of that. Oh, hello. Is that a thing? That is a thing. I'm slowed. I get a... There. Oh, immediately another one. Just wanted some of this stuff before it got too much to actually... Okay. So next time I want more curse bullets on me, because that stuff works really well on these guys for some reason. Hello. Let's get some of the boosties back. Ouch. Oh, that's gonna be a big ouch. That's good. Ouch. Go away. Haha, gotcha. You go away. Because you hurt. You go away. Switch these out. One taking care of the normal enemies. Switch. I want to take care of her. It's just because I have this high level armor that I'm getting through this. Because I'm being hit a lot. There's a lot of things. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat a whole heck of a lot, but that's a lot of things to try and avoid. Hello. Hello, you. You go. Haha, you go. Eh. Yeah, thank goodness for my high defense, otherwise I would have been very screwed. Where are you? There you are. Oh, I accidentally clicked out. Let me check. Curse bullets have higher base damage and has that curse flame effect, so of course it deals more damage. Yeah, but from my experience at least, when in other situations, I actually had curse bullets do less damage. Maybe it's because, I don't know. Oh, neat. Oh dang, that's a lot of stuff. We're almost out of curse bullets, but we'll make the most of it whilst we have them. Where is that? There he at. Ice cream. Wait, does that mean I defeated enough of them? Ouchies. Yeah, I mean, there's only a 2 points difference between the cursed and the high velocity, so it kind of surprises me that the difference it makes is so huge. I kind of want to kill these guys before I... Oh, they all ran. But I defeated enough to get the Spirit of Christmas thing. Oh, let me switch out my bootsies before I jump down in the lava. That would probably be a good idea. Oh, also these things would maybe not also be a terrible idea. So I did it. I guess for the pumpkin moon we now know I'll want to make a bunch of curse bullets. No, give me the mum. So we got 2 chain guns actually. Nice. We got a Christmas hook. I doubt we're gonna use sighted elf meter. Sighted elf melter. I mean, not bad, but... just a smidge. And hello, I wanted to be here from the start, but I overslept just a smidge. Ah, that's okay. I also got a Baby Grinch's Mischief whistle. I don't know why I got a Baby Grinch with me. I didn't intend to use it, so sorry, guy. We don't need you. You're too prickly, or at least you're supposed to be. And we got a snowman camel. Wait, range damage. What does it use as ammo? I didn't... Oh, whatever it uses. Oh, health check. Alright. So water, I slept for like 2 to 3 hours, so it really is surprising I woke as early as it. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear you slept so little. Little stretch. Posture check. Look away for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go home. I can't use my usual teleport home because I reset my spawn point for this in case I would perish. But yay, it's now a day of Christmas. I already saw how it looks on Christmas because I played this with Bard around Christmas time when we had all this stuff. But it's still neat to see again. Let's put all this stuff away. We're definitely going to put the nail gun away. I just like to try and use it, but it's very slow, which makes sense for why then the nails would be so high damage. So we'll put this. This is also ranged. Also ranged. Right. Ranged, ranged, ranged. Ranged. Ranged, which would make us filled up. Let's see what doubles we can remove or sell. I think I had blowpipes in some other chest, didn't I? Armor. Okay, no, this is my excess range. Let's put some stuff in there. Let's put the muskets in there too. The snowball cannon doesn't actually really fit in there, or like this snowball launcher. But I don't know what else I'd put it in, so let's put this here for now. Did I not grab the blowpipes? Am I blind? Did I put them away accidentally? Where did those guys go? Did I then delete them? Did I do a big whoopsie? Might have done a big whoopsie because apparently I'm a little too frazzled. Christmas tree sword. It's also full now. Maybe we'll put these guys in the other one. So these we gonna sell. This what does this one actually look like? Let me. Okay, so it's a tree. That's fair. I think I like my dual hook better though. So how have you been this week? I've been okay. I have been a bit stressed or, well, nervous because I opened commissions to help a friend, and commissions kinda stress me out. I just find them scary. Santa Claus will arrive, yay! Actually, let's put this stuff, because we're gonna do the pumpkin moon in a bit. Actually, no, let's just keep it on us. Oh yeah, I saw those. Thanks for reminding me. I was gonna congratulate you and I'm probably excited about it. Yeah, I haven't had anyone approach me yet. I suppose the whole fact that I'm only doing drinks at this moment, or that's at least what I started with. If nobody is interested in drinks at all, then I guess I'll have to change gears. But yeah, it is very, very specific, so might be a little too specific, but it does make me nervous still. But it isn't for me. All of the money will go to my friend who's being kicked out of their house. So I'm like, well, if there's any movement to get to change gears, then it's when I'm not making money for me, but I'm making money for someone else. So what happened with this blood? Did I just delete them, guys? Did I accidentally just straight up yeet them into oblivion? I might have misclicked, like used the wrong thing and just chucked them both in the trash. But my trash is empty, so. So that would have been a big whoopsie. Not that I can do much about it anymore, but whoops. Well, hey, movement is movement. I hope good things come to the both of you. Thank you, that's very kind of you. And yeah, I've had, aside from just the moment I post anything now on Instagram and DeviantArt, I mean, you always got those things, but now the bots on both platforms have gotten really bad. Most of my comments on Instagram are bots telling me to send my art to whatnot accounts, and so like scam accounts, and I sometimes check out the accounts, and I find it hilarious to see when those accounts post other bot accounts from different ones post on their accounts like, oh hey, send your art to this place. I'm like, oh my god, no. Let me put this as my spawn point. Oh yeah, I didn't have I want Santa to be here. Okay, you like the snow. You like the snow, you like the snow, and you like her. So I just kind of need another house real quick for a moment. Because he really wants... Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where are you? Are you living in a graveyard, Santa? No, I don't know how I usually have a cross of my list. Let's get him a quick house. Also, I forgot to switch that around. Let's switch that around real quick for now. Yeah, aside from those, I had a really nice comment on DeviantArt, like reassuring me. Like, someone went through the effort of writing multiple paragraphs of words of being like, hey, no matter what you do, people pay for your art, even if you don't feel it's always the best. Your best art could still be critiqued, and that's just going to happen. Okay, like, as in, don't overthink, like, it's, they pay you for that. It's not always going to be consistent. That's just a matter of life. You're good enough for this, basically. Very summarized. They and it's just very kind of them to like, I don't know this person. I have not had prior interactions with them, and the fact that they're like, hey, don't worry about it, and spent so much time on writing that all out. And it also gave me this great idea, like, what you could do is you could do gem adopts, because I, from looking through your gallery, see that you really enjoy making gems. You could still draw the things you enjoy drawing and then sell it. Like, draw a funky looking gem, give it some magic description, and say, hey, someone can buy this. And like, I'm not sure that'll work, but it's a neat idea for sure. Like, that sounds kind of cool. I hadn't even considered doing that, but that might actually work. Oh yeah, that's nice. You need to hear that sort of thing more often. Yeah, maybe. I hope eventually to reach a point where I'm confident enough in or assured enough in my own abilities that I'll be able to make those calls on my own, that I don't need other people to constantly reassure me, because it is very kind of people to do so, but also I want to be self-sufficient at some point. Yeah, it's just very kind when people do that, and I really, really appreciated that. And well, I mean, if nobody's interested in the drinks, I'll have to think of something else I could maybe draw. It's just... What did you just say about a glowing eye? Jesus, Tara. Got some weird topics you're discussing. We're probably going to make this pretty later. Maybe. Who knows? Actually, let's just... make this all the same background wall. I will give them all a house at some point. That looks nice. It will be getting kind of crowded here. They don't like things getting crowded. I hope so too. All the positive reinforcement in the world won't help if you're not getting much of any from yourself. Yeah. Okay. Lack of annoying neighbors. So what do you have? Just vanity stuff. Got it. Speaking of getting kicked out of your house, that's basically inverse of my news. The person I'm house sitting for has some complications and may have to be gone for another 3 months, extending my stay here to 5 months total. I've agreed to stay that long if it comes to that. That's very kind of you to house sit that long. Of course, it'll also allow for more practice for you, but dang, I hope whoever you're house sitting for, that they're okay, because, I mean, it's nice to be away for vacation, but if it's forced, then it's not so nice anymore. It stops being enjoyable, I think, after a certain period of time. Especially if you just want to go home at some point. At least I would eventually want to go home. Oh, traveling merchants. He's like, wait, the real Santa Claus is here? Like, yeah, the real one. It's like, I gotta see that. Let me just stand on top of this tree. Christmas stuff. Let me... One. Stop picking up torches. I don't mean to pick up. Check on our fisher guy and also show off the beach house. Hello, what do you want? You want the clownfish. We can do that. Before we go though, what do you guys think? I think it turned out pretty flipping neat. I think this might be one of my best builds. It took a very long time. Also, for some reason, this room is not qualified as valid housing, even though it's got a sitting place and a table place, which is enough. I've used that combination before, it's fine. It is large enough. I mean, the room is larger than some of these other rooms, and there's technically a thing that they need enough like spaces that are not platforms to stand on. But even if I add another, it doesn't count. It only starts counting as valid housing if I move the door out by 2, or if I break one of these platforms, in which case I guess it'll look through. But then in that case, this also still is platforms. Maybe because this is diagonal, it doesn't count as an enclosed room, so it'll count all the floor here too. But I don't know, it's kind of annoying. Of course, I only really need 3 people here, but I kind of wanted to put the pirate guy in here. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on, but it's got to do with her mom, some kind of needing mental help and want again. Again, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's not go further into it. Just even if nobody knows your friends, for your friends' privacy's sake, let's not at least not discuss this online on the internet like this. And thank you. I think it turned out very cute. I do want, there's these fancy plates you can get sometimes from the traveling merchant. I want to get those and place them somewhere. And Fisher Guy can give you a ship in a bottle. I have not gotten one yet. I've gotten like the steering wheel, but I want that ship in a bottle because it would fit so well here. Yeah, probably good. And I am a blabbermouth as always, and just to clarify, it's not my friend, it's my brother's friend. Ah, alright. Well, whoever it is, for their sake, let's not discuss their personal life any further. You're very open with everything, and that is both a virtue and a vice depending on the situation. It's not always the best. Oh, I got another golden bugnet. I guess maybe he gave me a double one because I don't have one in my inventory. Though it should count what I got in my piggy bank. Well, I guess I will have a golden bugnet to give away to someone ever at some point if they need one. Oh yeah, we want musket balls because we want to make a bunch of Gauss bullets, because the Gauss bullets worked really well. Like really well. So hello. Wait, where? There he is at. This is why I make most of my houses off the ground so they don't wander out too far. Gimme. Huh. Shotgun. Was that always there? I don't remember there being 3. Yeah, I generally avoid being open as far as other people are concerned, but I lose a lot if I don't expect anyone to ever know who I'm referring to. I've given uncreative nicknames to several people in my life when talking about my past to my semi-new friend. Yeah. I think that's a good practice. It's like, because, I mean, being able to talk about what happened in the past is good, but trying to keep in mind someone else's privacy is also good. So it's a balancing act. We don't need another Abigail's flower, so we are just gonna yeet that over there. And we're gonna get some more words. Cursed bullets. I can speak most of the time, I promise. That should be more than enough. Like plenty. I just kinda want to jump right back into things with the fighting. So let's grab some new potions. We don't need 3 for the entire duration. I'm just taking that money in case I get killed and need to potion back up, like need to refresh. I would fish, but it's not great time for fishing. Need another one of these. One of these, right? Let me actually look that up. Let me just double check. Terraria, fishing, fish. 9 to 3 is bad, 6 to 7 is okay. And 6 to 7:30 is, 7:30 is when night falls, so we could fish until then, but we kind of want to be on time there, so we have most of the night. So right now is a bad time for fishing. We could make some more potions with the stuff we have in the meantime. We could sleep. We could make a next stage of our sword, because we got 9 broken hero swords and we need it for the next stage. However, because Twitch likes to serve way too many ads, and pre-roll ads mainly, and I'm gonna wanna grab some more water, I'm gonna give you guys a very brief break in which nothing is gonna happen except I'm going to get up and get that stuff, and you guys have to deal with an ad, or not deal with an ad. You can just also get water. So yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm getting some water and you guys are gonna have to deal with an ad, so you don't have to deal with an ad when it's inconvenient, basically. Give me moments. Okay, back. Apologies for that, but I need extra water because sore throat, and also for every 30 minutes that there's no pre-roll ad, I would need to have 3 minutes of ads, which is it's 6 minutes of ads per hour. It's quite it's quite a lot. Nothing compared to TV stuff, but the annoying thing about Twitch is, which YouTube doesn't have to deal with, is if Twitch plays an ad, because streams are live, you're going to miss stuff. Yeah, Twitch insists on video need to be in a room. What's lovely with the internet? Yeah, Twitch has always had ads, and as far as I know, but it's the big difference is with YouTube, when an ad runs, you're not missing anything. The video just pauses and you go right back where you left off. It's still annoying, but at least YouTube most of the time has skippable ads. Not always, but especially the ads in the beginning of the video, it's skippable. And if you've just seen an ad, YouTube actually doesn't immediately serve you another ad most of the time. But in Twitch, not only will you get an ad if you've just had an ad, if you just switch people you're viewing, it'll roll the exact same ad. It also, because of the stuff Twitch does, being live streams, it interferes with the content because you're missing part of the live stream. Say you've just said something in chat and the creator answers you, but just at that moment you so happen to get an ad, which has happened to me. You'll miss what they reply back. And you can go back because the VOD will all be there. You can go back in time, but you'll have to go to their channel. You can't, unless you've stopped the video, you can't scroll back, and even then you'll still be missing stuff because, yeah, it's just annoying. It's like, you know, the thing YouTube does where there's ads like below the video in this little annoying bar that you'll have to click away? It's still annoying. Santa, what are you doing here? This is not your house. The heck, Santa? Wait, do you consider this... Oh, maybe this was considered his house. I don't know why the heck he came down here, but... That kind of ad where the content still plays, like what you're viewing still plays, but you just have this ad off to the side somewhere, that would work much better for Twitch. And YouTube has been doing it for a while. I don't know why they haven't implemented something like that. Because, heck, I'm not going to be able to remember to every half hour take a freaking break and be like, okay, guys, ad time, otherwise you might miss something important of the stream. And I also get people that just want to tune in and like look around for stuff that they'd get very annoyed if each time they want to, like, if they switch 5 times to look for something, and every single time they have to watch a 3-minute ad before they can actually look at the content. And should only live in a post-advertisement world altogether. It's becoming unbearable, and the more you think about it, it's a pretty absurd monetization model. It is kind of weird. I mean, I don't think advertisement will ever leave, because how else will they inform you of new products? And informing you of new products will always be done by the people that want to sell those products, and therefore will be in the context of, we'll make our products sound as great and fantastic as possible. But yeah, the way it's implemented is very intrusive on Twitch, and I think that is a detriment. Yeah, especially because I believe you used to be able with Twitch Prime, you'd stop getting ads, but they changed that like years ago. I haven't dove very deep into it. I've just had like watched some people talk about it, like their thoughts on it, because it's also going to change. And it's, man, I just want to be here and hang out with people and have them be able to actually see everything, because I don't know when you guys are going to get an ad. So, I mean, only if I say, okay, run ad now. But as the streamer who's providing content, personally, I don't want to like have to keep thinking, oh yeah, I gotta run this ad thing, because otherwise people are gonna miss stuff. I have a pipe dream where ads are just informative pieces that tell you exactly what the product is with no manipulative garbage allowed, and you have to seek them out to even see them. That is, that is definitely a pipe dream. It sounds lovely, but it also sounds very unrealistic. Hey, maybe in 40 years you'll be like, ha, chilled you so, Luna, we got there. I hope so. That would be great. I highly doubt it'll happen though, but hey, that'd be neat. It'd be at least nice if ads got toned down a little, because I feel nowadays they've gotten too intrusive. Like people are thinking about where they can place ads as much as possible without taking into consideration the negative effects it might have. Like placing ads in front of first aid videos. I'm like, just might not be the smartest. Or what did I read recently? Where like ads would be placed on the little display screen in cars that helps with navigation. I'm like, how much have we talked about not texting and driving, and you think it is a wonderful idea to display ads while someone is driving? You know that would be distracting, right? For one, that is just like, wow, just adding it in every single appliance and making people unable to just avoid it at all. That's just bad enough. But that's dangerous. I'm an idealist at heart. I want there to be something better than this corporate nightmare. Yeah, I know, and I understand. So the next thing, the thing we wanted the Broken Hero Sword for was for, I think, what was it? One of the things I want to do, area Zenith, is make the Zenith. And for that I need the Terrorblade, the Mewmere, the Starrat, the Influx Waver, the Horseman's Blade, the Seedler, the Starfire, the Beekeeper, the Enchanted Sword, and a Copper Sword. Okay, to make the Terrorblade I need the True Excalibur and the True Knight's Edge and a Broken Hero Sword. That was it. So, there we go. Let's before we make this, so this is what this looks like, and this is what this looks like. And I would use these because they have stronger attacks over the Dead Sickle, but the Dead Sickle goes through walls, and that is like the big reason I have this is because if things get close or I get in a corner and stuff is hovering in walls, having something that can attack through those walls, I mean, I guess I now have my Star Dragon, but something that can attack through those walls is really flipping important. But yeah, let's see what this looks like. The Terrorblade, Sword of the Hero. Oh, if this went through walls, I mean, this isn't even magic. It's or ranged. I mean, it's basically ranged. It doesn't go. Actually, it goes pretty far. Like, it's a light one, that's why it's going so fast. But dang, I would use this if this went through walls. Like, heck, I want it. Look at how cool this is. So we got that one. We have the Seedler already. We have the Beekeeper, the Enchanted Sword, the Star Fury. I guess I need to make a Copper Short Sword. The Influx Waver, the Starrat, and the Mewmere. I just need the Horseman's Blade, for which we need to fight the Pumpkin Moon. Let's make a Copper Short... was a Short Sword, right? The one you get all the way in the beginning that I sold. Copper Short Sword. Not realizing that I was going to need it. Not that that's a very big deal. Though, does it specifically have to be copper? I assume it'll probably have to be copper, even though my main source is tin in this world. We'll stick with copper. Copper Short Sword. It is a bad Copper Short Sword too. So yeah, all we need is... So let me show the Influx Waver, the Starrat, and the Mewmere, because they did make the swords really cool. I mean, the idea is the same, where it's nice, like, you just shoot stuff. And this one I really like. Like, this one is so cool. And this one is just kind of fun. Like, I kind of... It's a very specific scenario you'd want to use these in, but... Man, I kind of don't want to use them in a recipe. But I have to defeat Moonlord to get these, so... I mean, I do want to fight Moonlord again, because I want the... drilling unit. So maybe I might get doubles, who knows. Maybe I'll take this one with me for fighting the pumpkin moon. Just for fun. Just to rain stars from above. Like, haha. Fear me. I mean, the Star Rat is basically just a better version of the Star Fury. Yeah, that's all of them. So let's see, I got this, I got this, I got my bullets, I got my potions, I got my health, I got my D-stings. Let me grab my summoning thingy. Let's switch this in already. We do want to go run over there before we do anything else. So let's actually do that. Let's run over there and be in bed in that place. Let's up these again. We'll want to turn these on this time in advance. And we're going to go set our spawn point and sleeps. Because yeah, we'll switch these in. That's everything, right? Potions, this thing, bullets. I think we got it all. Traveling merchant. And 7:30 is when it's nighttime in this game. I need a little more. Okay. Let's get this. Hover down here. We're gonna use this for now, because saving on ammo and also because it's fun. Fear the stars. Scarecrow and Splinterling. Once the... whatchamacallit, the equivalent of the Everscream comes, then we'll have to go hover higher. Oh, something hurt me there. Hellhound. Sorry if this is kinda loud. Okay, morning wood, there we go. Yeah, look at that, he doesn't take much damage at all. So we want to switch this and we'll want to start shooting him. Well, that was very quick. Hello. Gimme. Just another one. Where's the other? There you are. Hello. Goodbye. Give me your stuff. Poltergeist. Hellhound, Poltergeist. Hellhound. Where's the big tree at? Where are you at, big tree? There you are. Okay, the pumpkins should be... Pumpkins should be showing up. There's number 1. Hello. Haha. Now many more to go. And hopefully one of us will give it the sword we want. Ouch. Meanie. Haha. Ouch. They're coming quick, which is technically good for us. Because we want to kill as many as we can to get that sword. You all please go where you'll just die to lava. Hello. Let's drop down for you guys. Get rid of the Everscream, or not the Everscream, the Morning Wood. This is a lot easier now I got post-Moon Lord weapons. The best tactic in games, over-level till they don't pose a threat to you anymore. I mean, still gonna need to speed things up if I wanna get through enough waves by morning. Hello, sir. Ouch, that was not a very good dodge on my part. Ouch. What hurt me there? Oh, I got the sword. Yes. What does the sword do? Might want to place these down too. I'm gonna be here anyway. Ouch. Ouch. Hey, stop that. I'm not seeing much summoning. This is summoning. Yeah, they did a big ouchie on me. Really big ouchie. Wonder what I should have for... Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, that's... I gotta be careful of all those projectiles the trees are throwing at me. Could you guys see how interesting to have like Christmas stuff drop during Halloween? I mean, let's be real, it's not like commercial stuff doesn't do that. It's like Halloween is just the one thing preventing Christmas from taking over. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Don't juggle me. Like, it's a good strategy, but rude when bosses apply it to me. Haha! That means I gotten through enough, I think. I got an achievement. Oh yeah, in the bottom right, we got to wave 15. So now we just need to keep going. I mean, technically we don't need any more swords, but we're here. Look at how many trees we got. Ouchies. Ouchies. Oh, there's a lot of you. There's a lot of you. Stop juggling me. It's very rude. There. Oh my goodness. If this was hard mode or expert mode or any other mode than classic with me not having overpowered weapons, I'd be in a situation. There's a spider following me. I guess maybe that's I got a pet thing and it activated immediately. But look at that. Look at how many there are. Look at how many trees there are. Jeez. Oh, let's not drop too low down, because those trees are going to just absolutely demolish me. If the pumpkins don't do that already. My goodness. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat a whole heck of a lot. I could pause. Let's see. Wonder what I should have for lunch. I might be basic about it and just make some sandwiches in the oven. He says I might be basic, but meanwhile I just defrost some bread and slap some grillworst on it and call it a day. Jack-o'-lantern launcher, that sounds interesting. I doubt I'll... Oh, I did get some jack-o'-lanterns. Be exploded. Ouch. Ouch. I wonder, will I get a banner if I kill 50 of these? I don't know if I've killed enough to... I probably will need to do this event more to kill 50. I mean, these guys, I just shoot through all of them. Up, I need up. I need up. I mean, I don't need to kill any of the trees, but it's just there's so many of them, I kind of want to kill them. It's near morning. Like, don't you dare escape me. Y'all... Ouch. It's not the best place to be. Oh wait, did I want these guys. The spirit of Halloween penetrates the air. The spirit of Christmas fades. Santa Claus was slain. Well done. I did not expect them to just all immediately just perish like that. I guess we got stuffs. Let me switch this out and this out. I don't have enough space. There's slimes that are... this will all just go into my void bag, if there's enough space in there. Seems there is. That is very satisfying. That is very satisfying to pick up. So we did it. We did it. We also got a lot of pumpkins and morning woods trophies. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, that's fine. I just like keeping myself active by cooking more. Yeah, I do want to cook more. I like cooking. Or more like I like eating the food. Yeah, there's a banner for every enemy. That is neat. Well, I guess if we ever do this another time, we'll probably get a banner for those guys. Let me just quick stack this stuff all away. Let's see what we got. For one, we can put these guys away here for now. Kinda not enough space. We got a bunch of launchers. We can put the trophies away. Put the ammo away. This is ranged. Ranged. Also ranged. Let's get that one in there. Probably gonna sell a bunch of these. This is summon. Ooh. Oh, that looks cool. We put this here too. It's technically melee, but it works with summon weapons, and because our melee chest is very full. Selling stuff. Black fairy dust. We're gonna keep. Let's see, we got a bunch of keen and hurtful. So these are normal ones. We'll put these and sell the normal ones. Spooky hook. Let's switch out our fighting gear just to make space and not have it in our way. So grab all the other stuff from here, or part of it at least. Got some stake launchers. Did we already have one of these? Guess not. Well, we got stake, so okay, decided. We got, let me see, decided hasty. The others we're gonna sell. We're not gonna keep all these hooks. Yeah, we already had stakes, so somewhere is a stake launcher. Here, yes. See, let's force more than enough. We actually might sell some of these dual hooks. We don't need this many dual hooks. It's a lot of stuff. Let's put some of these summons here. Also summon, also summon, summon. This is combat accessory. Let's put those away there. Well, this is material, so I'll put this away there. Manic Bat Scepter we gotta put away. I don't want this spider to follow me. Oh, we already have. Bad scepters? Okay. We'll sell the regular ones. Or at least sell one of them. Actually, no, we got... We'll sell this. So we got a rapid jack-o'-lantern launcher. Let's also keep just the regular one. Same for the candy corn rifle. Let's keep the regular one. Just keep at least 2. And we also got this stake. We got the sighted one and we got the hasty one, so we got 2 of those. And the scepters, we got, so this with the stuff we can sell. Actually, let me raid the magic stuff. Raven. Actually, for summons, the magic cost doesn't really matter, so we can just sell it. That's fine. There we go. I recently got the urge to make a new D&D character I'll never get to play. A necromancer is trying to prove that necromancy can be a force of good and healing, and is a total sweetheart despite looking like the classic evil necromancer to reclaim the fashion. That is adorable. If you ever find a group in the same time zone as me, I also still want to play D&D. I had this idea for a character who's like, I was thinking of maybe a bard, but I'm not sure. One is the idea of a tiefling named Mercy that's a vengeful paladin. It's like, because stuff went wrong. It's like, screw that. I mean, it's my name still, but screw it. And the other one is like, I was thinking of like a 40-year-old adventurer that's like, you know, I'm just here to earn money to send back to my family. I have a brother who has a wife and kids, and our farm got burned down, and as long as I'm not there, there's one less mouth to feed, and if I can make some money, then that's good. And he's just so over everything. Like, he's actually helpful, but he's also like, yeah, look guys, once we're done with this mission, I'm just going to go to bed in the tavern. I'm too old for this. Scrap a horseman blade. We got the star rat, beekeeper, enchanted sword, star fury, the copper sword, terra blade, influx waver, Mewmere, Seedler. Are you still missing one? Let me check. Copper, Star Fury, Enchant Sword, Beekeeper, Terra Blade, Seedler, the Horseman, Influx Waver, Star Rat, Mewmere. I think I got them all. I would want him to have a bunch of useless proficiencies like cooking and weaving, so he could make delicious homemade meals for the party instead of just having everyone eat generic rations and maintain their clothing through the wear and tear of the adventuring. The only issue would be that while necromancy has some lifesteal stuff, it only heals the caster, so I'd have to convince my DM to let me store stolen hit points in a pool and then transfer it to others. We can craft the Zenith, guys. We crafted the Zenith. We got it. Look. It. Yes. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Just, yes. It is glowy, and it goes through walls, and it looks cool. And I'm happy. Whee! Came back just as the scent was crafted. I am, yes. Look at how glowy it is. Our dead sickle finally has been replaced. It has served us well. It has served us really well. You are adorably happy right now, and it makes me happy too. Yeah. Who wouldn't be happy when they got glowy shiny swords that they can just do this with? Oh, I didn't even know that was... Oh, well that's gonna annoy me now I know that. We're just gonna ignore it. We're just gonna pretend it isn't there. Do you want any more fish? We got that. We're very close to 100, I think. Have your fish, little guy. Another pocket guide. We do want this to make our new small point before I forget again. Let's put this away. Also, let's check our melee weapon chest. I do can't... What does... It says it's supposed to... Summons pumpkin heads to attack your enemies. I'm not seeing a lot of that. Maybe I need to hit something before it does that? I kinda wanna see what it does on its own. Hello, anyone here? Anyone wanna be my test subject? Strange how they all leave when I say that. Okay, wait, dragon. Okay, chill for a moment. Hello. Oh, okay, I see. I do need to hit stuff. Okay, and then I just hover about. Guess it's very effective when there's money. Oh look, pumpkin. Yeah, we can get a lot of free pumpkins now. It's technically considered Halloween for a little bit. We're gonna sell the extras we have. Okay, we'll keep one of them. But the other one we're gonna sell. Actually, we're gonna sell this one and keep this one. Just in case, for some reason, we decide we want to make another set. Highly doubt it, because it's a heck of a lot of work to get all the stuff. But I mainly just don't want my chest too full. So I can just dump stuff when I need to dump stuff. Now you'd think if I sell all these weapons to them, they'd be better able to defend themselves, but no. No such thing. What does a spooky hook look like? Let's test it out. Yeah. It is a thing. I like my dual hook better. I actually prefer having only two, which I can just, you know, move far more quickly. I mean, this isn't really the best example or room to example in, but I don't really want to like hover somewhere when I use my hooks, usually. Hello Slime, how are you? I think I'm overall more suited to be GM though, because a lot of my character ideas generally don't work well as players, so making a bunch of NPCs not only lets me get more ideas out at once, but ones that wouldn't be fun to play / play with can also get a chance. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think the necromancer trying to break the mold would also make a very good NPC. I'm tired, but I'm good. Glad to see you stream. Yeah, I hope Minecraft yesterday, Pixelmon, went well. Did you figure stuff out? If you figure out the server thing, I would love to play with you, because Pixelmon is something I've been wanting to play ever since it came out, like years and years and years ago. I feel old right now. And also, you're activating my community manager instinct so hard when you fumble around. I'm sorry, but I'm slightly dying inside when you put coal block in the furnace instead of regular coal. Like, you can use those, but usually you'd want to like have set up a hopper system so you actually effectively use the coal. Also, when you mined iron with a wooden pickaxe, that also hurt. That was also kind of painful. What is the best modifier for the Zenith? Let's go all the way. Best modifier is legendary. Let's go all the way. Let's not half-ass our Zenith. Let's just... This is a sword that is meant to be overkill. Let's make it as overkill as possible. Because I want to. Hello. You. Deadly, no. We want legendary. There we go. That was not as painful as it could have been. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. I ended the stream with finally making a Pokeball, and I'm still trying to figure out multiplayer. Yeah, I was already wondering how you were gonna do that, because multiplayer Minecraft is kind of a hassle to set up. I mean, even between friends, like in the old days, you'd use Hamachi. Remember that well? The Hamachi mod servers. Probably could see him work as both. I find that pleasant characters are generally popular with players regardless. Shocking, I know. It does seem to take a lot of players, myself included, a while to realize that moody loners aren't all that fun to play with. Yeah. It is fun in concept, but not fun in practice. I think when you play a moody loner character, you need to keep in mind to constantly give him a reason to stick with the party. Of course, I remember lots of treasured memories with that still, none of which include Hamachi, though. Screw Hamachi. Hamachi was just the tool we used because it was the only thing available. Actually... Anyone who's interested, go check Slime out.
I am the leader. Praise the jar. May it never empty. May it keep you energized all day.
That's an interesting clip. Slime does not like the jar. I think. Yeah, I sometimes forget to do that, but go check Slime out. I enjoy his streams. I enjoy relaxing there in the evening, or while relaxing, watching the chaos in the evening. It liked to do this funny thing where if you didn't use Thread, there would always be some issue preventing it from working, so you could never just spontaneously decide to start playing again after a break. That was to make me say redeem. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. And yes, Hamachi never... I recently learned about port forwarding, Will, and I think that was our issue, or part of the issue. Basically, the port constantly changes, so that's why Hamachi stopped working, and you can't do a thing where you port forward something from your computer so it stays consistent the whole time and the computer doesn't change it. Of course, that's your home IP address, and with Hamachi you can have an intermediate like IP address that isn't your home one. I don't know how you would make it stable, like not constantly change with Hamachi. I'm not going to figure that out. I think for the server Slime ones, it's better to just get a server hosting service that can just host the server 24/7. Otherwise, it can only be hosted when someone is online. If you're streaming, you probably don't want your computer to have to do even more things than it already does. I know I should sleep when I get home, but I kind of want to work on my house and my garden more. Oh, I get that, but maybe not. Also, look at the beach house. I think it turned out really well. I think I'm very satisfied with this. I do want to ship in a bottle. Lovely house, thank you. And I do want to eventually give every single NPC a house. At least like a proper nice house, I think. I'm not sure. I also have a bunch of other games I want to play, and we're kind of sort of basically in the end game of Terraria. Like, I defeated the Moon Lord, I got my Zenith, I could get the drill thing, but yeah, I would want a house for these guys. A nice, like, pretty house. And I would want a house for these guys. And I would want a house for these guys. We're gonna nab this pumpkin. Keep forgetting to... Actually, I got the fancy plates here. But I want to keep the fancy plates in my own house. I really thought I'd have to fight them more often, so I made a lot more summoning for the Frost and Pumpkin Bones. Yeah, a lesson a lot of beginner players could use is that character creation in a single player game differs from how you do it in tabletop RPG. In the former, you can be the main character if you want, and you can be as obnoxious as you like. In the latter, you're sharing the spotlight, and must not only be fun for you, but also be fun for other people. That really reshapes how you go about it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do. The only time I play a loner character is when I am already familiar with the group, or at least now I'd play if I'm already familiar with the group and I can have a good reason to keep that character from just working with a party and coming back. Like, Ackerman was not a good player character. His entire character was centered around his progression, hence alone, and almost all that enjoyable to the others. Yeah. So that's why I think Eric, the generic cleric that I do want to bring back, he's not dead in my headcanon. He lost the people he was going to protect, and he had to flee, and he feels ashamed. But his entire ordeal is that he's sent out to do good in the world, and he figures that he realizes with a little bit of experience, okay, to really make an impact, I need to stick with these people and work together as a team. And maybe, yeah, and he slowly figures out, okay, my team is in it about the money. So he then I wanted his progression to be slowly learning more about how the world works outside of the temple with money. And so it's like, okay, I do this for free, however my companions won't. So what will you pay us? And if someone is poor, he's not gonna ask money. He would be like, hey guys, I mean, these guys, like, they need to be helped out. We can help them out. We're not going to get payment, but it's the right thing to do. Question is if the party would agree with it, but that would be his stance. But if it's like some oligarch with way too much money, he'd be like, well, you wouldn't miss the money. And like at least he'd reached that stance at some point. He hadn't reached that quite yet, but he would. So he'd be someone that would want to keep the party together, want to keep working with them, because even if he has a difference in ideals and stuff, he also would see that, oh hey, this I need to empty this still. He would also see that, well, working together would give the best results. It is in my best interest for what I want to work together with these other people and keep their interests in mind, so they stick with working together, He could have worked as an NPC though, just a grumpy wizard sending the party on quests or something. Grumpy wizards sending the party on quests make for very good NPCs. It's like, because they could ask for really specific strange stuff and be like, yeah, it's a wizard, of course they'd want this weird artifact thing that has no value to anyone. Let us in some weird part of the world that nobody would come usually. And it isn't that he can't do it himself, like, or at least wizards. It isn't that they couldn't do it themselves, it's just that they don't want to be bothered. It's like, yes, why would I leave my very important magical work to do this mundane or just this task of getting stuff when I can just pay someone to do it for me? Yeah, I have a hard time declaring my D&D things dead too. I still have the world we played in safely in my back pocket and would have no qualms with bringing it back if played with a new group. I would shamelessly reuse the Thieves Guild storyline and in the back of my head constantly compare it to how it went with you. Well, we were bad. But yeah, I think keeping those things in the back of your mind and reusing old stuff isn't a bad idea. I mean, Eric, I kind of reused from the Mines of Phandelver I ran for you guys, where it was like, oh, shoot, or was it with you guys? Was it something else? I ran it twice, the beginning, and we never got through far, because it was like, even with a big enough group, it hits pretty hard. If you go back into D&D, I want to make a wizard orc that has a club instead of a wand. What was else? I remember him. Yeah, he was my, oh shoot, they need help. Let's just send someone who can take the hits from them, and help them out. It was like when someone else ran Mines of Phandelver and was like, well, we don't have anyone who can heal or take any hits. Was like, well, time for Eric to shine. I guess I'll bring him back. And I did, and it was fun. And he got party vibes because mostly story reasons, to stop the basically disband the group. So it wasn't really a fair party vibe, but it was what it was. So in my head canon, he ran. Like, I was going to make him run, but I also wanted him to drag out his allies, because he wouldn't have left them behind. That wouldn't... So... But yeah, I wish he'd lived. Live to fight another day. Be really torn up about it, but still live. So I'm like, okay, no, he survived that. he gets another chance. I'm not sure what to do now. I guess we could fight Moonlord again, grab the stuff we need for the drill. Because I want the whatchamacallit. What is it again? Terraria drill containment units, I believe it is. Yeah, and I need Luminite bars for it. I already got enough chlorophyll, strumite, spectre, hellstone, and meteorite bar. I prepared that stuff on my own. I just need to fight the Moonlord again, in which case let's potion up and go through all those hoops again. We do have the Zenith now. Is that everything I want? No, I don't really need hunter potions right now. Foodstuffs. Let's grab some steak. Also, I don't know if I told you, I probably did, but there was a lot of stuff you never got to. I basically had your whole journey planned up to level 10, sweaty dang, up in my head. You were gonna save a princess from dragon, I swear it's not as generic as it sounds, uncover a coup for the throne, eventually work your way up to defeating a whole ending threat that is foreshadowed as early as what we did end up playing through. There was also indeed a grumpy wizard who had sent you a quest. He was a favorite of mine, along with the eventual big bad. I would still love to play through that. If we find a group, because Yeah, I think the problem was is that we didn't. I mean, we were still new, and we hadn't quite figured out when you wanted us to fight and when you wanted us to solve stuff diplomatically. And we also hadn't found out our inner group dynamic. I also think you made the fights, like, all the fights being really hard isn't really fun. Some fights should be a little easy. I think, especially for beginner groups, sometimes being able to just steamroll the enemies, especially not like just the intermediate encounters, isn't a bad thing. Constant tension doesn't make it more fun. I think that was something that we struggled with also, where it was like, well, every fight was really difficult, so we had to play it really slow, because if we made a mistake, it was over. Yeah, I've gotten better at hinting what I want my players to do without railroading them, and balancing the comment, or well, not even balancing it, as tailoring it to the group, because I find it to be more important that everyone feels like they're contributing. Yeah, now I don't know if I'd be good at it, because I haven't got a lot of DM experience, but if I were to run a DM campaign, I think I'd really try and keep in mind what my group enjoys. Do they like combat? To what degree? Do they like it being difficult or figuring it out? Do they just want to steamroll the enemies and get back to the roleplay stuff? And I'd want them to be able to have moments where they can find clever solutions always. If they get to an area fighting first and they're like, I want to set up traps, I'm like, okay, what do you do? And then I'd be like, unless it's a really stupid idea, I'd be like, yeah, sure, it works. It gives you an advantage. Like, yeah, go for it. Just outsmart everyone. Or at least attempt to. I'm running D&D, not Call of Cthulhu. This is a power fantasy. That's something I've learned with Mutant Years Zero. Reading through the model, a lot of combat encounters are against swarms. Swarms can only be harmed by fire, explosions, and a handful of other specialized things. So then comes the question, can any player even fight these? And then the follow-up question, can everyone do something against them, or will someone just be waiting around feeling useless? Yeah. I think you would have that same scenario, or risk getting that same scenario too in D&D once you get a little higher up in level, where you have enemies that are resistant to stuff. Like, oh, you need to have magic or a magic weapon. Well, if you have a fighter that doesn't have a magic weapon, then what is the fighter gonna do? You need to give them some other way of supporting, or being able to support. Let's go fight Monmouth. Let's see, we got our potions, we got our health, we got our bullets, we got our zenith. I think we're ready to rock. Though, something I want to make sure I have on me. There. Now we are ready to rock. Or roll. We are just ready. Hello, sorry, not sorry for interrupting you. Come on. There we go. Hello. Oh wait, we forgot our strong. Well, we'll change our gear in a moment. I forgot to change the gear. I know I was forgetting something. He's still hurty. I'm getting overzealous. But he's not hurty enough. I guess a pillar has spawned here. However, I want to swap some gear out first, because I forgot that. Because I'm a dum-dum sometimes. Just slightly. Swap. Use. And maybe use eventually, but not yet. Hello, deal with swords. This is very satisfying. This is I do gotta remember to dodge the guys when I kill them. They send projectiles at you. Ouch. The dodging thing needs some work. I only now see that when they die, they send little projectiles at the thing. I never really had time to look at that stuff. It's a very neat detail, I like that. Man, these things are so much easier when you have a super OP weapon. For that reason, I'll first make sure everyone has something they can do. I think you know how they have an industrial robot on team, so they could craft some explosives for other during downtime, and they'll all have something to do in a fight. And I'll introduce worms in low stakes scenarios so they know for later they want to be prepared for that. Yeah, that's good planning. That is good DM stuff. That sounds like a fun way of playing. Let's see, where's the other ones? There's one right there. One there. They really like spawning on top of the wizard and the party girl. And one there. Let me... Just do that one first. Anyway, I would love to have you there. If I was able to resume the attention in Lorelei, it would be fun since you'd have some insight in what's going on already, and you could compare the difference to how things turned out and how I run it. I mean, it would have been a very long time ago since I played it, so I think you might overestimate how good my memory is. I mean, I remember the werewolves and the witches and the guy that took us hostage. Who definitely had stuff going on. Man, this pillar used to be very annoying. It still is. But with these swords constantly just deleting all the projectiles fired at me, it's I mean, it's not as nearly as aggravating. That's surprising. Overpowered weapons make things much easier. I like doing it. This is fun. I mean, revenge time. Who's the boss now, huh? Fear me. Revenge. Oh well, all the better, especially if you've got the twists and secrets. Maybe I'll remember the twist and secret once I hear it again. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a thing. I remember now. Don't mind me. Oh, look, that was a pumpkin slime I just saw. Don't mind me going on an extreme power trip, by the way. Okay, yeah, this is still on. Oh, look, we're getting little pumpkins here too. Oh, that's very cute. Give me that. Where's the other one at? The other one was here and there. Let's get the one at the wizard and the party girl. Hello. This time you will not kill the party girl, I hope. Wait, where did part of my health go just now? Was I already hurt? Of course, however, I also of course have a lot of new ideas I would want to try. I worked out this whole new campaign centered around interview. Oh, oops, sorry, bumping my mic. A group of insanely powerful mages all vanishing from the material plane long ago and leaving behind a dungeon tailored after themselves. Completing a dungeon earns you their blessing, and if you get everyone's blessing, you win an amazing prize. If it let me get creative with the dungeon away, I had them before and now I want to run it. That sounds very fun. Could I? Okay, fine. We'll nap it this way. There. One of the dungeons I ran for my offline friends. I specifically tailored around being a puzzle dungeon to a certain gold, so it had a lot of like gears and mechanics and stuff. And yeah, I think running puzzle dungeons is one of the most fun things. At least when you have players who enjoy puzzles. Not all players enjoy puzzles. But yeah, dungeons with interesting mechanics and stuff going on. Wait, did I grab the fragments of the other one? Okay, yeah, I did. On to the next one, which was there. I do kind of need to get some healed up, but overconfidence, slow and serious killer, yada yada yada, let's go for it. I got to send it now. I'm on a high, on a power trip, something, nothing can stop me. Something else about hubris and Greek strategies. I think we got it covered. Nothing bad will come from being overconfident and showing hubris in the face of the gods. You can't strike me down. You can't kill me. I got to say it. This is way too much fun. I mean, this is just satisfying because before it gave me such a... It was just a pain. I mean, it's still kind of time consuming, but this is it's a lot easier this way. Impending doom. Gimme. Thank you. I only use the sword for all of this. I'm a ranged build and I only use the sword. That must smart for them. It's kind of suck. Let's put the banners away whilst we can. Yeah, each one would have a different team, hopefully catering to at least one player stays at a time. One of the more developed ones is one where there's no actual combat, just temptation, like a bed that's so complete that you require increasingly difficult wisdom saves to get back out. And if you fail enough times, you just lay there until you starve, too snug to move. Good morning, Miss Luna. Good morning, Marquette. And that sounds like a very interesting dungeon. I guess that... I mean, if you know what's going on, wouldn't the players, though, like... metagame and be like, okay, what if I just don't lay down in the bed? Like, they I mean, not only the players, but the... Oops, sorry, I'm adjusting my thing on my chair because of some... Right. The adventurers too, wouldn't they just be like, you know what, let's not interact with any objects because they're all going to tempt us? But there's more to it than just resist, I see. Sounds very interesting. Like, I would genuinely... Let me get this and get back up where I need to be before he... Look at that! It's a bunny dressed up as a slime. That is very cute. I want to do... I need to get this done before he... There. Spawns in. Okay, let's ride. And once he appears, we'll boost and then we'll start shooting. Oh, I guess I didn't... That's interesting. I did not... Oh no, I did run a... Did run a wire through this. Guess they are not in sync. Okay, drive. Come on. That's one. Where's your other hand at? Come on, sir. Give me your other eye. Let's get that. Get that. Maybe want to go the other way. This is kind of dangerous. Whoops. I'm being a little too careless here. Go on, open. Did I get him? There we go. Oh, I forgot to buff. That's probably help. Dang, that's the first time he killed me. I got too confident. Ah, shoot, now I gotta do the whole thing over again, don't I? Flip. Annoying. Right. Yeah, I gotta... Dang it. I should have been a little more careful than that. Running out of rat potions. Well, I guess that's what I get for being overzealous, don't I? Let's try and speed through this time. Also, some would not be so easy to avoid, like food that smells so delicious that anyone not holding their breath must resist eating test, or pool that is just the right temperature that stretches from wall to wall must be swam through. That would make things increasingly difficult. Let's do this all over again, I guess. That was my bad. I forgot that you'd have to do it all over again, which is kind of annoying. Oh, look at how cute. I regret not taking that as seriously, because that's a pain to do over again. Oh hey, they hadn't shown up yet. Well, flip. How rude of him. Not just stand there ready to be murdered by me. And let's see, did we do him this Terraria day? Yeah, we did. Let's go home. You're the only person I know who says flip and I find it cute. Nah. It is. Nah. Okay, so let's see. These are out of sync. Let's fix this now. So this is all good. And now these are not. So how am I gonna fix this? Okay, wait, I know. We're gonna... That one? Yeah. Now we need a switch. I keep thinking she's talking about me when I say Flip. Isn't your name Mark? Switch. I guess a timer would work also. I just grab this and a couple of these. My character's name, the little purple robot, is actually Flip. Oh, I see. I'm sorry if that's confusing. No, I use Flip as a non-swear swear. I have another character named Mark. He used to be my persona. I see. Makes sense. There we go. Here we are. Just place this down here. Or not. The spirit of Halloween rests. Fair. There we go. Connect those. Erase that. And it should all be good and in sync now, right? Let me check. Yes. Let's go back. Stack away all that stuff we don't need. Used to do you see my avatar. Currently, because of how I have my chatting going, I can't really see your avatar. Okay, wait, no, I can see it now. That's cute. The thing is, even other non-swears I know opt for frick or something. Also swears passes the spell check. Just thought everyone should know. That's interesting. I really should get Skywalker Saga, shouldn't I? I'm gonna be so broke. I mean, if you really want it. But don't spend money you should not spend. Be mindful. Speaking of spending money semi-impulsively, there was a sale of a game that I recently found that I had like piracies and affordable. Well known. Like, I can't promote that. I also could stream some Battlefront 2 as a budget option. I mean, do what you would enjoy doing, and if you have the money for it. But yeah, I found a game that I yesterday I watched a video of it being played. I was like, oh, this seems very fun. And then I checked it out and it was on sale. And I use Steam database something to check if something has been on sale before and for how much. And this was the first sale after the price has been upped after it came out of early access. I was talking about the kind of piracy you do at sea, you know, the fun buying games. That's totally okay to endorse. I am now a privateer. A domesticated pirate. And I was like, oh, it's probably not going to go on sale for quite a long time because this is the first time it's been on sale after it's got its price up. So I was like, I'll just go for it because it seemed really fun. So I'm thinking of maybe playing that in the second half of the stream. Water goes. I would say Watergeus. It seems Dutch. I attack Spanish ships and sell their cargo to the 7 provinces. That is definitely Dutch. I forget, you're Dutch too. That's, yep. That is us. We did that. Yeah, grab this, put this. Redo this, see if the guys have respawned, and let's fight Moonlord again and not get overzealous with him this time. Okay, that should be turned off. Ooh, pumpkin. I'll leave those there. I think they look very cute. Let's go here. Let's see if they got them back. Hello. Ah, thank you for coming back. So I can interrupt you again. Oh, I should switch in my TVs. Switching use and switching use. Hello. Eat bullets. Many of them. Oh, I also should boost. There we go. Now where are the guys? Okay, there's one to our left. Let's take care of that one. Come on, hurry up, get over here so I can kill you so we can get the pillar done. The pirate seafaring and swashbuckling is one of those things I love in concept, but I know would possibly be wretched in practice. Being pirate was not good time, sanctioned or otherwise. Pirate life is romanticized a lot, magical treasures, curses, swashbuckling, cannon fire. Yeah, but sea life in general wasn't really good. No matter if you were a pirate or one of the ships, like on one of the ships that were being paid, just being at sea for that long because they hadn't figured out how scurvy works and just how it works in general was not a great time. Okay, that was one. Nab this stuff. Oh, hello. Go here. See what else we have. See what else we have. Okay, oh! Oh, that's an interesting spot to sink in. And again, near these guys. And again, they tend to spawn near the same areas. Now, dude, moldy bread, scurvy, and getting your leg amputated by the boatswain. Yeah. It's like the old Dutch shanty, all those who like to eat moldy toast must be men with beards. I do not know that shanty. What is hurting me right now? Something is being hurty. Oh, that thing. Jan, Piet, Joris and Corneel. I'm afraid I'm not familiar. That might date me. Like, might reveal how young I am. Let's continue on to the next one. Put some of the stuff away whilst we making a pit stop. There's one to the left of us, like usual. Hello. Please die swiftly. Gotta look out for those thingies in the sky. Man, I'm such a hipster. I am curious, actually. If you want to post it in the Discord so I can listen to it, I'd appreciate that. Otherworldly voices, yada yada. Let's grab this stuff. There we go. No time to waste. Continue on to the other one. The only reason I don't have it in my hotbar all the time, the cell phone, is because I'm afraid I might accidentally use it when I don't mean to. So that's why I switch it in and out. Because I mean, I totally see myself accidentally teleporting away when I didn't mean to. Okay, how quick those projectiles fly when those guys are killed is very annoying. Like, that's kind of difficult to dodge. Luckily they get blocked by walls, but still, when they're not, it's kind of tough to dodge those. Could you guys come in here quicker? I'm kinda trying to murder you in a steady pace. The only real silver lining, parents were usually progressive for their time. They couldn't really be picky with their crew being criminals and all that, so they couldn't afford to discriminate. So they were very accepting of women and gays and whatnot compared to the rest of society. They took it to the point of having gay marriages on ships, since they couldn't exactly get married legally for multiple reasons. Yeah, and there was this thing where you could be two pirates of the same gender, could be shipmates, where if one of them died, the other one would get the pay of the one that died. Like, they could have that written down, which is basically like, yes, if your partner just so happens to be to not live, it was basically recognized, okay, yeah, you get the other half. So it's like there were gay pirates, just that is the thing. That is a defeat the current interest. Oh, fair. I'll use my cell phone instead. Oh wait, I didn't get the thing. Flip, I didn't grab the thing from the pile. I'll have to do that later. Let me quick stack all the stuff away that I don't need. Yeah, basically marriage to the extent they could do it. Yeah. It's just very cute. Grab this stuff. Or like redo that and get up there in our little minecart and just start driving. We'll boost once he appears. There we go. Hello. Yeah, okay. There we go. Was a little too fast for him. Oh, this works really well too. Ouch. I should have been using the sword the whole time. Well, that's embarrassing. Deadly Lost Prism. Ooh. Man, I do not have enough mana to effectively use that, but I think it's scary. The captain or admiral was usually a big boss on a navy ship, but in a pirate ship many decisions were made through voting. The captain was mostly in charge during combat, otherwise his quartermaster did most of organizing. Yeah, and they have a system where you could basically vote. If you didn't think the captain was good, you could basically be like, yeah, no, I vote him out. But that could only happen outside of combat. You couldn't switch that in the middle of combat. It's like the whole rule for it all. I want to use this Deadly Lost Prism because it's shiny and it has rainbows. I'm gonna sell some of my... Okay, we got regular, we got a bunch. I'm gonna sell some of the greater healing potions. I don't need this many. I also don't need the lesser healing potions. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They were using the democratic pirates were pretty alright, save for the plundering and murdering and all that. Yeah. Female pirates were also not uncommon. While women aboard navy ships are pretty much non-existent, one notorious female pirate was known to flash the people she killed as a way of showing you've got your ass handed to you by a woman. Yep. I heard about that, and that does sound... That definitely sounds like something someone would do. Like, be like, screw you and your gender norms. Exactly. I wish I could use this more. But I am already full up on as much mana as I can have, so... Let's just keep it on us anyways. Got all this stuff. I think we might, because we are using the Zenith a lot, we might want to switch out the warding sniper scope for now. Because we're not using our gun a whole heck of a lot. Of course, the Celestial Shell will stay. Yeah, let's just do it all over again. Do we have enough? No, we don't. We need more. But let's not forget to nab the things we forgot to nab before we went off, right? Yeah, we forgot to nab this. This is ours now. Hello again? They haven't shown up yet. It takes them a little. In the meantime, I can show people the beach. Also, I can ask him what fish he wants. What fish do you want? A bonefish. Yeah, look at how pretty it is. Let's grab a bonefish for him. Gonna drive home, Luna. Have a good stream. Thank you, and have a safe drive. Wait, do we not have bonefish? We do not have bonefish. Where do I catch this? Underground and caverns. Right. Let's get on to that. So yeah, an Italian redeem would be cooler, but I don't know if my Italian's that. I will have to try to add a Dutch redeem to my channel when I get affiliate. An Italian redeem would be cooler, but I don't know if my Italian is that good yet. You could do both if you want. It would be kind of tricky, but yeah, I'd highly recommend adding that redeem. It is a little difficult to switch over, but it is. People seem to enjoy it, and it's quite fun. Let's expedite this process. Got this on. Let's go fish. I always like to catch a couple of the quest items. Get that little stack. Oh, we just casually got a golden carp right there. Yep. One more bonefish and then we'll have enough. Yeah, I'm really excited to try this new game. Another game I kind of want to play on stream is Wildermyth. It's still in early access, but it's been very fun. I've very much enjoyed it, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone. But I also want to get back to Project Zomboid. There's a lot of things I want to do. Oh wait, do I have the golden carp perhaps here? I do. We're gonna sell these sapphire fish because we already got a couple. Quando faccio un collab con Komori forse posso aggiungere quel regime. I completely butchered that. Of als wij ooit een collab doen. That I did not butcher. Guess which was the 2 languages I speak. Luna, help. I'm playing Vegan still and I really need to stop. Tell me what I should do instead whilst listening to the stream. Usually I'd suggest draw, but I don't think that's really a thing you do. How about... let me think. You could do Minecraft if you want a game. You could... writing whilst listening to something is kind of tough, so that's probably a no-no. Like when I listen to streams and I need to occupy myself with something, I always draw. So where did my other fishy... Didn't I have a fishy in my inventory? Did I quick stack the fishy? Did I quick stack the fishy away? I shouldn't have, because I shouldn't have doubles of that. Or did I put all the bonefish in the thing? Oh, I think I know what happens. They're probably all in here. Yes, I did quick stack it. It's something I want to do, but I don't currently. And when I do, I read through lessons and stuff. Well, I find focused drawing doesn't really work while listening to streams, but doodling does. I really need to get a new phone so I can listen to things like these whilst out on a walk or cleaning, whatever. Yeah, that would work very well. Hello, have your fish. Quick suck this stuff away. And this stuff. And what we're going to do is we need more life force potions, but we also need more rat potions, for which we need, I believe, let me check. Terraria potions. Yada 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 yada. Stuff. Rat is Abenkoi. So let's see. We got 3 Abenkoi. So we need to. I'm back again. What are you doing right now? I have defeated the Moon Lord once again. I need to defeat him a second time to get enough stuff for the drill unit. In the meantime, I want to get more Abenkoi, Hemopiranha, and Prismites to make more potions. Because we're waiting for the guys to respawn so we can summon them again. So we are going to do that. So let's start with the Abenkoi this time. We still got our fishing thing running. Yeah, I'm basically done with Terraria. Like, I defeated the Moon Lord. I got the Zenith, which was one of the things I really wanted. I think I'll probably be able to get the drill containment unit. I don't actually have any big projects I want to use it for. I just want to have it. I do kind of want to build the houses for the under NPCs, but I also, I don't know, not really feeling like it most of the time. I would build on stream, but I like building with references, like with references of what other people have built to just kind of give me ideas and stuff. And like, oh, I like this shape of this room, or I like this block combination. But tabbing, like all tabbing between those things the whole time is not really pleasant. Because I have an urge to play SS13, but not only is that too brain heavy to listen to this simultaneously, but I also don't want to play with the people on the server I prefer. I've bijna been stuck on a point for a while since the solution, which is to learn how to play on other servers, something I have had motivation to do. Is it that difficult to switch servers? I mean, I know it's difficult to pick up on just the mechanics of the game alone, so I imagine it would indeed be a bit tricky to learn, like, okay, how does this other server work in interactions and stuff. But yeah, Spaceship 13 would definitely be too brain heavy to do whilst also listening to a stream. I don't think that would work very well from at least what you've told me about it. I'm getting not a lot of Eboncoin. I don't want crates game, I want Eboncoin. The game is developed in many different directions due to the source code being leaked years ago. Each server is like a different game to varying degrees. Oh dear, I see. That is very interesting. And also sounds extremely complex. Sometimes it's still recognized and other times it's not even about space anymore. So each server runs their own code of the game. How would you then still be able to join with your clients? And wouldn't that also mean there would be servers where the controls would be a lot easier to learn, theoretically? Because someone's like, yeah, let's actually get some quality of life stuff in here. What do you mean? Well, if the source code is leaked and each server that's being hosted is extremely different, like so different that you have to relearn stuff, wouldn't it be because your side of the client, or is it something you play like through, it is a game you have to buy, right? Or is it something you play through internet web browsers? Because when a game has to communicate with a server, there's a reason your game needs to be in the same update as the server usually. If you have two different kinds of codes, then they won't communicate. Minecraft has the same thing. I used to play Blightfall back in the day. I do not know what Blightfall is. I am very familiar with Minecraft, and servers can be very different depending on whatchamacallit. It's played through a specific launcher, a terrible one mind you, and the launcher downloads all the necessary files for the game you want to play the first time you launch. Oh, I see. So, okay. So you do... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's nearly total conversion mod pack. You start out on a spaceship orbiting planet where you have to set up a colony. Yeah, that's a very in-depth mod pack. But mod packs work different from servers. Like, servers would have plugins that could change things dramatically, but still everyone would be... Like, your side wouldn't have to download the plugin, but that also would give a limit to what it could do, of course. But if you run a modded server, everyone will need the same mods to be able to interact with it. And if something so fundamental has been changed, then your client side, like your game, would need certain files to be able to match with what they're sending out on the server. However, upon arriving on the surface, you found out quickly the whole planet is covered in corruption that hurts you and turns mobs into aggressive monsters. It's an extreme test of survival, making something out of nothing. That sounds very interesting. I used to be a hardcore Skyblock, both on servers with plugins and also modded Skyblock. Will can attest that I was very hardcore. He's like, oh no. So making something out of nothing is something that definitely appeals to me. Let's sell all these clubberfish. We do not need them. Also this sapphire fish, which we do not need. Skyblock is like that, but in the Skyblock the danger is the void below, and Blightfoot's the taint. Yeah, I assume it's a different kind of taint than in Thaumcraft. But similar, like, idea, concept, but differently done. Yes, Luna becomes a drill sergeant in Skyblock and gave me a lot of stress and said, I'm sorry for that. It's actually Thaumcraft taint, but it is a bit more extreme. So, is it the taint from Thaumcraft, or is it very similar to the taint of Thaumcraft, where it is like they use similar sprites and a similar concept, however the mechanics are coded different? Because, as in, would you need Thaumcraft to run Blightcraft because it takes the taint from Thaumcraft and just does more with it, or does it use Thaumcraft's taint as an example and code something very similar to it? There's also NPCs that behave like overpowered zombies. And is it like a mod pack, or is it also a mod combination map pack? Because if you start on a spaceship, I mean, you could do that with mods, but that could also be a map thing. It is a mod pack, it has Thaumcraft in it, and that's what used to create the taint. I see, you're very forgiving, especially with me being similar in other games. I fortunately chilled out since then, but at the time I played Castle Crashers with some friends, still sticks out of my mind as the time I behaved very poor. Yeah, Castle Crashers wasn't really fun. It was also very laggy for me. Like, I couldn't really keep up with stuff at all. I mean, we constantly were dying, but it does have a present map and add some custom mods, I see. Sounds interesting. I do want to get back into Minecraft, mainly to help Slime out. This is not the spot I wanted to go. I wanted to check, are these guys back yet? They are back. I'm gonna switch back out of our fishing gear. We got all this stuff, we got this stuff. I think we're ready to roll once more. Actually, let's make some potions. That's my timer. Ignore that. We want some of the Eboncoin, Prismite, Hemopiranha, and we'll, I don't know, remember exactly what stuff we need, so we'll just grab a bunch of it. I'm pretty sure we need dead weeds and Moonglow. Maybe use, I don't recall, maybe use, I also am not sure. I don't think we needed the other ones. I keep wanting to get back into Minecraft, but then I see what I would be getting back into and I know about again. The game still has a special place in my heart, but what's in my heart is but a distant memory now, and that makes me sad. Yeah, same. The only reason I'd get back into Minecraft now is to play it with friends. Because that's the thing Minecraft always excelled at least for me, was it was fun to play with others. I have played single player. I still remember the very first house I built and the very first world I had, and I can recall the cave system and the way the world looked on the map, I don't know why my brain has decided, yes, this memory we're going to keep. It was a cute, way too tiny house. And the map, the reason I think I remember it is because it kind of looked like Europe. In its shape. And my house was basically around the place the Netherlands was. Only England was not there. There was no island. It was just sea. But mainland Europe. And I remember starting out on peaceful because the mobs scared me. The thing is, just about any games on friends, the single player should at least be somewhat on its own, and to me it used to be, now it just makes me upset and gives me an empty feeling. Yeah, but for me a long time ago, single player in Minecraft stopped being fun. Just because you kind of explored it all. I don't know, that's what I found, is that, yeah. And I remember my first and second worlds very fondly. I don't remember my second world. I don't know. I must have made those, but I think I made many worlds. But I believe I switched over to playing on multiplayer quite early. But yeah, it was... Single player is fun, but I think you very... At least I didn't enjoy it as much as multiplayer. Even with modded, it just was... It felt... I don't know, it felt different to make progress. It was just much more fun to make progress with others there, where you could see their progress, or have rivalries, or be like, hey, I'm further than this, or help someone out, or have someone help you out. It wasn't really... No. The reason I think I managed to even stick with Minecraft for years and years was because not only the mods added new things, but because I had people to play it with. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's take them on one more time, and then we can get the drill unit, and then we technically have done everything. Hello, guys. Sorry. Not sorry. Oh, there's a little animation for it. How neat. Can we defeat him with just the swords, even though we are still not a melee build? Oh my goodness, the Zenith is so strong. Where's the pillar at? To the left, I assume. Hello, guys. Hello. Yeah, again, friends will always make it more fun. The way you say Zenith amuses me. How else am I supposed to say Zenith? Don't tell me it's pronounced Zenith. I mean, I suppose it works, it just... I don't know. I suppose that would be the more... Yes, it is. Ah, flip. That would be the more English way to pronounce it. It's just... Yeah. It makes more sense. I guess I pronounced it slightly Dutchish-ish. Okay, that's one down. 3 more to go. Oh wait, I forgot to grab the stuff from the pill. Whoops. Guess that shows how impatient I am. I do want that stuff though. I do that by default still when encountering new English word that I've only read my pronunciation of it sometimes becomes more Swedish than I know it should be. Yeah. I mean, it's only logical. It's like, I mean, in my case, Dutch is the default. I mean, most of the time it's the default way I at least read things in my head when I don't know the words. Like, unless it's very... If it's a fantasy word, I generally still read it Dutchy. If it's like very definitely an English word, then usually my mind autocorrects to English pronunciation, but not always. The other day I tried to teach a streamer how to pronounce epitome. It was a British streamer. English is my default, I think, in English, and mostly read and speak it. And I still switch, but that's because I regularly use Dutch still. If you don't regularly use a language, well, yeah, your default will change. And you just pronounce that incorrectly. It should be written epitome? Really? I thought it was epitome. But it's... Oh, it's a... Wait, that's... Epitome. Is it that one? Flip. Epitome. It makes no sense, but that's English for you. Where? Okay, there. Yes, there's the thingy. One moment. Sorry for that. Check if I'm muted again. There we go. So, is it epitome? Or is it epitome? And in that case, yeah, epitome. Yeah, I guess technically it's a Greek word, but most of the Greek derived words starting with epi have the stress on the E. I suppose, wait, now I'm like, I think I know that word, but now I'm like, wait, do I know that word? Am I thinking of a different word? What is the, no, the first one, epitome, or epitome, and what is the meaning of this one? Like what, because now I'm like, do I know words? Do I know the, for epitome, the stress is on the E, epitome. Or the I, sorry. Epitome. I think I'm getting more wrong. Recently, that reminds me, someone playing RimWorld was like, oh, what should we call this colony? And people were like, hell. And it's like, it's a little obvious. I was like, how about Tartarus? And he's like, yeah, sure, let's go with he said it so wrong. I was like, ouch, this hurts. Tartarus? He I don't know. I mean, it is a not English word, so it's fine, but it's like, oof. I guess you do not know your Greek Latin mythology. For the epitome is the most pure instance of some quality, something that is exemplar. Okay, yeah. He's the... Okay, so it's very similar to the Dutch word. I thought I knew what it was. He's in Dutch it's the epitome. He's the epitome of strength. He's the epitome of strength. Yeah, it's a synonym to pinnacle, for instance. Yes. Okay, then I had it right the first time, and then when I started second guessing myself, wait, that isn't like when you have an epiphany. I'm like, no, that's the different word. That isn't right. But when you say a word a lot, it starts becoming no longer a word, and then at least my brain starts forgetting what was the meaning again. Fuck, epiphany. That also has the stress on the I. What the heck is English? It is 3 languages in a trench coat, pretending to be one. Actually, I wonder, am I out of range if I go here? I'm not. Hello, guys. Deal with traps. This isn't particularly faster. But it's kind of fun to just, yes, suffer. Linguistics is a passion of mine, and I hate how every language is so riddled with faults. It's a witch's brew of languages. Yeah. I want to create a new perfect language using all the strengths and not weakness existing ones and build it to be flexible and susceptible to updates. I also think that is a pipe dream. Even if it's like made to be able to be updated. It's just not how languages tend to work. Let's update these. Oh hey, you chose a bad time to visit, my guy. Do you have anything I want? You do. I'll take a couple to decorate. Ouch. I forgot here I need to move because these things are gonna... I do think language with inconsistencies is natural, but there is difference between dialects becoming mainstream or slang being integrated in common speech and a language being held together by duct tape. English is held together by duct tape, so is French. Italian is mostly slang version of Latin. And what is Dutch then? Dutch is a slang version of German. Yeah. I suppose, in a sense. I don't think the traveling merchant is going to make it. Ah, maybe. Oh, nope, never mind. Impending doom. As there's rainbows. Oh yeah, I can't use these right now. Let's put this stuff away. Oh, we got his hat. I'll put it here for now. Oh, it'd be easier. You just merge human population with machines programmed with new language and make them just as unable to violate its rules as a computer program is to violate coding rules. That's not whatchamacallit. Man, words, my brain just didn't want to. Then again, Dutch is a little more closely related to English than German, not as much as Frisian though, but Frisian is weakly mutually intelligible to Dutch. Butter, bra en grine sis wat daar net deze kennis gein opjochte Fries. Yeah, wasn't Frisian actually the closest link to Old English we still have? Or is it boter? Buterbre. En grine sis, wat dat net sisen kin is klein opjochte Fries. I'm a mad scientist who fortunately never developed the intellect of one. Yeah, I suppose so. Fortunately, I don't think a world like that would be very pleasant to live in personally. This stuff and this stuff and that stuff. I think that's good enough for now. We'll just quick stack the other stuff, do a quick health thing so we have the cooldown going, and get these and then get up there. Drive. I wonder how much of that can be understood by an English speaker. Hey Will, how much of that could you understand? I mean, he is Swedish, so he has a leg up on English speakers. Taste laser. I wish I could laser more. I think I need a different setup to be able to do that laser thing. I wonder how much more damage the Zenith does when you actually have a proper melee build. That's just your anthropocentrism speaking. Reject humanity, evolve the machine. Oh. Achievement complete, sick throw. Ooh. I mean, I did originally my first playthrough go with a yo-yo build. This is kind of cool, but this is kind of cooler. I'm sorry. I wish I could make this work, but the moment it just gets together, it just drains everything. I really want to get into collabing, but it's so hard. Co-langing, but it's so hard to mess it up. And honestly, I don't really dare to guess any of it. Maybe I heard it spoken a bunch of times, but yeah, I'll say none of it. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm half saying it English, half saying it Dutch, because if I'm speaking English this much, my brain will automatically go English mode, partly. So that would be... I mean, it's so hard and it's easy to mess it up. I see. And you're speaking of... Are you speaking of collabing, or is co-langing a thing that I just don't know about? Because we're talking about languages. Stack all the stuff away we do not need. Co-langing is constructing languages, I see. I figured it might be something like that, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, designing your own language seems like something that would be really complicated and tough to get right. It's a portmanteau. Don't we love borrowing words from completely different languages? Hello, French. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I wanna use this thing, but I don't know if this is even a thing that you can use at all. Like, because it drains your magic so quick. I'll put it away for now. I've dabbled in making my own language several times. It's fun. Yeah, I think if you dabble in it with just the intention of having fun and not worrying about it being perfect, I think it could be enjoyable. I have to eat lunch almost, but I think we might be able to get the drill containment unit crafted just before I have to go. I don't remember if we needed hallowed parts, but I'm assuming yes. It might have been no, but who knows? I sure as heck don't. Portmanteau is portmanteau itself, porter, carry, manteau, bag, so it's a carry bag. Oh my goodness. I did not know that. That is both amazing and painful. I mean, it's not really painful, it's actually just cool. The one I'm the happiest with is basically a goblin-esque language where most words are based on what thing it's referring to sounds like, and one rule is I specified is that there's no word for the or that, instead there's just here or there, so the key opens that door becomes here key opens there door. Oh, I like that. Also, if I can get you and also in the VC ones, we could do some brainstorming about languages. I still struggle to figure out what an allophone is. What is an allophone? Like, what is the definition of that? Drill containment unit. We did it. We did not need the hallowed bars. We got it. We got it. We did it. Okay, what place do we want to dig? I think there. There we want to dig. Let's dig a little before I have to go. Or do I want to dig here? I mean, I have no reason to keep this intact. Except growing trees. Okay, so how does one... Oh. So I kind of want to just lower the height of this. I mean, not gonna lie, pretty flipping satisfying. This is just the dig version of the Zenith. It's like, yes, very satisfying. All the power. Wait, can I break walls? I assume not. Yeah, no, it just aims. Let's see. I like it too. I like linguistic rules that can still be applied in other languages to make it easy to figure out how a native speaker of your fictional language might talk when speaking English. I like languages without articles a bit too much, like Chinese. The man eats sandwich becomes man eats sandwich. Right, she, my, bow. That I did not say that right. Also, allophones are phonetically distinct sounds. Sorry, the chat moved. Phonetically distinct sounds that are distinct sound that a particular language both uses but doesn't distinguish. So essentially letters that aren't in the alphabet. Not exactly. It has nothing to do with writing, more so with sounds that how they occur in spoken language. I mean, letters are spoken ones with that the written letters represent. Yeah, it's like how for example, the unaspirated T in English is different from the aspirated T compared to T in top and the T in stop. Yeah, so it's basically the same letter that gets said differently but isn't distinguished when writing. They're technically different, but someone speaking English wouldn't notice that usually. Oh, so it's more like... I see. I think I get it slightly. Slightly. So to get rid of the walls, I'd have to switch between the Cosmic Car Key and the Drill Containment Unit, because this will also let me float. And I can just... So in a more in-depth language, in that instant, there would be a second letter serving as a variant on T for specificity. Am I getting that right? Yeah, but don't a lot of languages have that? Where... You know the difference between T and T in IPA? Well, I'm not saying those right because one of those T's is definitely pronounced differently. IPA, unfortunately not. I would love to learn how to read that, like the specific pronunciations of letters, like where it's basically categorized. So like this is fast. This is, it's nothing to sneeze at. However, this is so much faster. And if you ever decided that, no, actually, we want a giant hole, very big, this would be the way to do it. For detail stuff it wouldn't be great, but for making big holes, yes. No more mountains. Your mountain license has been revoked. The slashes indicate that the symbols are phone memes, so different sounds and language distinguishes. What between brackets are phones, or different sounds are universally distinguished. I see. I think a phonetic alphabet should just be standard, but again, I'm a wacky extremist. In example, I gave a phoneme T in English would be consist of the phones T and T. Oh, hello. Well, I guess we're getting an alien invasion. But we'll have to deal with that next time. If we do come back here next time. Because I'm not sure if we're going to continue with Terraria next week. Because we basically did everything. But I also am going to round things off. Let me put everything away in my piggy bank. First things first, so let's get my drill containment unit and my cosmic car key here and my hammer. And then let's go back to the base. And we can harvest our things. Let's do that real quick. Oh, did not mean to do that. Ouchie. How rude of him. This put away. My dragon is certainly having a time. What is there even left to do? Capitalized E on accident. If you were to say stop as stop rather than stop, it wouldn't change the meaning or understanding of what you just said. I don't think I'm reading that correct. I also should probably not speak as much as I'm doing because I do still have a sore throat. But with that said, let's exit out of Terraria. Get SNAS set up. Like so. Switching to the lounge. To this and to this. There we go. English native speakers might notice something strange, but they would understand you and not confuse it for something else. I see. And Luna Watford, there were no more bosses to conquer. There is technically the Deerklops and the Fairy Queen something something. But I am not certain if I want to do those. I would love to chat about it a bit more, but I have to go because lunch is ready. And I think after lunch, I might try out my new game instead of RimWorld, because I'm very curious about exploring it. And we could talk a little more about what we might want to do next week instead of Terraria. But for now, I'm gonna eat lunch and I'm gonna run some ads because Twitch likes that, and maybe then people have to sit through less ads for half an hour after I come back, because it doesn't last very long, the ad-free time. But thank you, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye bye.